smash the like button, and subscribe.
I'm 18.
Do you support
I
Trump?
turned 18 in February. Yes, I do support Trump.
If the election was held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
I'd rather vote for Trump.
And what's your birth year?
08, 02, 01, 08.
Okay. Alrighty, why do you support Trump? Wait, you said 08?
I support Trump.
You were born in August?
Yeah, no, 02, 01, 08. February
Okay,
1st.
got you.
I just turned 18.
You're good. Go ahead.
I like his I really just pro ice with everything.
Wait,
It's
actually,
really-
actually, before you do so, can I thank some people real quick? And also, I just want to clarify, you're not driving,
Yeah,
right?
nope.
Okay, just making sure. I have a few people to thank, and then we can move on to our conversation. Real quick, just give me a quick second. Let me go to the bottom. Sierra, thank you so much for the $1.50. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I know it's actually insane, right? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So was Ricky. Thank you for the $1.30. What's happening to Adam Cray too? It must be an issue. Let me see if it's what's off platforming. It means if I say anything that, like, if I reference, like VP or whatever, what I was just referencing earlier, I think it's going to say that I am directing people off platform. But it hasn't happened to me before, so we'll see. Let's get this next person up here real quick. Let me see if I do have a violation for it that I actually can respond to. I don't have anything, like, on my account that says that. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hit the yard, Blinker!
Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria. List in the TikTok screen. Yes, it's Drew. Thank you for the Galaxy. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go to the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria. List in the TikTok screen. We are just looking for some debates. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Yo, what's up? How old are you? For the people, wait, for the people who are asking, did people have to restart for the people who happened to earlier? Did people have to restart for their algorithm to get fixed? Or did they just, like, keep going and it was fine? Yeah, they did. Oof. Yeah, it might make sense to restart. Should we do that, chat? Should we just hit a restart real quick here on TikTok? I think we could do that. Alrighty, alrighty. We'll be right back, everyone. We'll be right back. We're going to hit a quick restart. All you have to do is click the profile picture at the top left, click it again, and then refresh. I'll be right back. It'll literally take me 10 seconds here on TikTok. Or you can just go over to YouTube and you can be fine over there. As always, if you want to, I'm going to say this before I go over. If you want to support me, as always, Venmo, PayPal, Linktree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube. As well as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat, as always. Had to say that before we go, because I can't say it on my next stream. All right, I love y'all. So ridiculous, dude. Alrighty, let's get on to this next live. Do give us a quick second. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen. As always, everybody. Maybe I shouldn't have said that just in case. But we'll see, we'll see. What's up, everyone joining in? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Alrighty, everyone. Do give it a quick second, everyone. We're going to start some debates up here in a quick second. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria listed here on the TikTok screen, everybody. We are just looking for some debates. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria listed on the TikTok screen, everyone. Senj, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $2. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. Karmic, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It is toxic insecurity. It is really. We had to do a quick restart real quick, everybody. We're welcome back. Welcome back. We're going to get some debates up here in a quick second. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
22.
Do you support Trump?
Not a sport, neither. I'm an independent.
Okay. We are just looking for some debates, everybody. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria listed on the TikTok screen. We are just looking for some debates, everybody. Do give it a quick second, everyone. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the TikTok screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
32.
Do you support Trump?
Yep.
Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Are you driving?
Hello?
Okay. Let's just go to the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the screen, everybody. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, I am 24 years old, March 16th, 2002.
Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
Okay. If the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
As for that, my alarm just went off.
Yeah, so if the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
Trump, 100%.
Okay. Why do you support Trump?
Well, I support him for multiple reasons. For one, his foreign policy. I believe that he has the best foreign policy ever since MacArthur. Or not MacArthur, whoever came after Wilson. I forget his name off the top of my head. But we let's look back at 2018, whenever he changed the location of the U.S. Embassy in Israel from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. That was one of the first times that he broke away from U.S. policy, and people were saying that there would be riots in the streets, that the Middle East would blow up, and that in fact didn't happen. Then we flash forward 2 years to when he took out...
Wait, what? Don't you guys say that, like, tensions have rose in the Middle East since then? Because of, like,
Well, yes, but not
October
because of the
7th
United
and, like,
States.
Iran posing a threat.
Yes, but that has not been caused by Trump.
Okay, Trump caused the war with Iran, and also Trump's actions that he engaged in, I think, led to more violence within the region.
So let's look at this. If Qasem Soleimani, who was taken out in 2020, if he was still alive, if he was leading the charge of the Iranian resistance and all these groups in the area, do you think that there would be more or less casualties?
Wait, say that one more time, sorry?
So if you remember back in 2020, Trump took out an Iranian general named Qasem Soleimani or something like that. I
Yes.
think his name is Soleimani.
Yeah.
If he was never taken out, if he, let's speculate.
We
6 years
can't
later,
really
he's still
speculate
alive.
on that. But like also
not?
again, I think it's not taking into consideration the actions Trump has engaged in that have led to more conflict within the region. So like the point that we're making is that there's broader, more conflict in the region because of this. There's no specific idea that you could say that he's better in terms of foreign policy. I think that his foreign policy has been disastrous. He said no new wars and then literally started a new war. Like you understand that's like literally contradictory to his original claims on foreign policy.
And it's funny that you bring that up. Now, I actually agree with Trump stating no new wars, but actually going into Iran and Venezuela and all these different interventions, because the sad truth about the American public is that there's a general lack of common sense. And I feel like if Trump came into the election saying, hey, we're going to go to war, we're going to intervene in Venezuela, we're going to intervene in Iran, I feel like he wouldn't have won the election. I mean, truth be told, he would not have won. But now we're sitting here, Trump won the election, he intervened in Iran the first year, then he intervened in Venezuela, then he intervened in Iran again.
And then he wants to do Cuba,
honestly,
and he's doing all around the world. This is not good.
Yes,
Again,
exactly.
so you think it's good for him to say that he's going to do no new wars just so he can get elected to then start wars?
Well, the problem is we don't have our international partners helping us. For example,
Why not?
The Kurdish, they were supposed to go into Iran at the start of this invasion.
Okay, but why are
gave
they
them
not helping
weapons,
us?
But they just didn't.
Why
They just
not?
didn't do it. I would assume it has something to do with Syria, but that's also their fault, not our
I would
fault.
assume that basically everything we can mention is everything to do with what Trump has done. Like what you specifically referenced is something Trump did against Kurdistan. What you can reference is something that Trump has done in terms of tariffs, in terms of going to war with Iran, literally calling for the annexation of Greenland, right? All of these things destabilize relations all around the world and have caused our allies not to want to help us anymore.
Right, but the thing about Kurdistan, a Kurdish Syria would not have been stable the moment that al-Jalani or al-Shara, I guess his name is now, and the HTS rebels rose up against the Assad government. We saw an opportunity there, and we took that opportunity. The Kurdish militias would not have been able to give us that opportunity. Whenever Assad fell, the land bridge between Iraq and Lebanon and Hezbollah and all these other groups was cut off. That gave Israel the opportunity to go into Lebanon to dismantle these groups doing what they're doing now. And I think that's a great thing.
So you think Israel just annexing it is better, is what you're saying?
Well, I wouldn't say they're annexing.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you want them to do, right? Do you want Israel to expand into Lebanon? Do you want Israel to expand into Syria? Do you want Israel to expand into Gaza in the West Bank?
I want them to
Because that's
set up-
all what it's doing right now.
Well, the thing about military occupation is it's always going to be seen as an expansion. Would you say that at the end of not? And
Wait, but
by
like
the way, let me
military
preface this.
occupation, and then you'd never change over. That is expansion.
Well, how do you know that they would never change over? They're not going to annex. They're going to go into Lebanon. They're going to dismantle the civilian government, which is friendly with Hezbollah, and they're going to install a new civilian government, which is not an.
I have a question. Then why are they trying to take over parts of the West Bank?
Because
why are they
that
allowing
is-
Israeli settlers to go in and steal land from Palestinians?
You're talking about Sumeria and Judea, right? Which is rightful Israeli land and has been since
There
1947.
you go. So you think the West Bank is Israeli land?
It is. It's
There you go.
sovereign
So-
Israeli land.
Okay, wait. So
I
then
don't agree. I don't agree with them kicking out and doing it.
So then,
ethnic cleansing against Palestinian people.
watch this. Watch this. Do you think Palestinians are living under apartheid?
Yes.
So do you support that?
No.
So
However, I support the wider war in the Middle East. I believe that after this conflict is over, what's going to happen is Benjamin Netanyahu is going to be under litigations. He is going to be taken out of the government, and we're going to see what we're going to see.
so you
Israel
support the
return
state
to
currently committing apartheid?
Well, I mean, either way, they're going to commit apartheid because that is just what they have been brainwashed into doing
Oh,
since
but
their
do
inception.
you support that?
I don't support that, but I support the means to the ends.
Should you be trying to prevent them from doing that?
I believe that there are, yeah, but I believe that there are further issues and more pressing issues that need to be dealt with first.
So you just mean like you don't want to care about Israel literally actively stealing land in the West Bank and stealing the West Bank as a whole, occupying it and leaving Palestinians under apartheid is enough to
give it
like
back, they
address,
just
but
need
you
to
do think that
stabilize
like
it.
there are things to address in other contexts.
Yeah, the land just needs to be stabilized. They'll go in there, they'll
You
occupy
say
the
that
land, they'll
this is what's been
stabilize
said
it,
for the
and give
past
it
30
back.
years, dude. Dreamer, thank you for the well diving. Thank you so much. Like it's the same sort of bullshit, insane, crazy shit where it's like, oh, this happens, we'll completely stabilize the region. Actually, okay, like we've heard this from Netanyahu for like the past 30 years. I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm done.